Hello everyone. Sire here. Thank you so much for joining me for a Kendra Card Challenge Super Sponsor Hop with Biddy Penny. Biddy Penny is, first of all, she's an amazing person. Second, she has her own product line, including digital prints. She does have physical products, but I went with the digital paper, and I just love it. So I printed these off myself. Just look how beautiful these papers are. I'm going to go very quickly. So these are the 8.5 by 11. Look how bold and bright these are. Even like the crumpled paper. I love this one. Almost like a story book. Now I believe this one is called Fairy Tales? I will check in a sec. No, I was totally wrong. It's called Woodland. Oh, hold on. Woodland Princess. Sorry. I should have read that before I even started pressing record button. Woodland Princesses. But and this is not all the paper. Look at that. There is, I believe, 30 odd pages to print. But I just printed the ones that I thought I would play with. So I'm going to be cutting these all out. But I want to show you before I cut them all out what they look like. Because, yeah, there's lots of little cutaways here, a lot of scenes. These are looking like they'll fit the A2 size card panel. And I love how each one just has a different style. Like this one definitely has more of a red wash on it. This one's more green, but look how beautiful and vibrant and just artsy fartsy. I just love this. It speaks to me in so many levels. It makes me so happy. And then I printed off 2 pieces of just the pattern paper. This one is absolutely beautiful, the paisley. I'm not sure what you would call this, but it's just the yellow end. I figured this would be in case I needed just some pattern paper that wasn't so busy for the sketches. So anyways, let's cut this apart. Let's create some cards and let's see where we go. See you soon. Okay, so we're going to start off with sketch number 2. This is a nice simple one and allow me to play around with some of these pattern papers we have here because it's such big white spaces. Now, I printed all of these, except for the black cardstock. I printed all of these with my printer using some Epson premium presentation paper. I think that's what it's called. It's the best for digital papers for me. I find that I just absolutely love it. So we're going to start gluing down our background, which is the white area on the card sketch there, the whole white area. So I'm going to be just creating my own background. And that's measured 5¼ by 4 inches. And there's my square, which I'm then going to prop that up a bit because I'm going to be bringing in this black bar. Now, you could be thinking, wait a minute, that black bar, that doesn't count. That's not pattern paper. Well, technically, yes, it does count. You can do that. You don't have to cut all the pieces if you don't want. You can work on a per sketch basis. I am going to add more to it, but I'm not going to be using pattern paper. I'm going to be using these cutouts. Now, if you do the sketch by sketch process and you want to have chances of winning with the Kendra Card Challenge, you still need to make all 18 cards. So, or in this case, it's 18. Normally it's 15. It'd be easier if you cut out 6x6 pattern papers, but you don't have to. As long as you create all the cards and take one photo and submit that, you're eligible. So however you want to do that. I just want to make sure that's clear, that you don't have to follow the sketch exactly, making sure that you use exactly 2 pieces of pattern paper. No one's going to be looking for that. Okay, so I added a little bit of black cardstock to the back of that square panel just to prop it up to be the same height as that black banner. I then added some black scraps to all the little pieces that I need. Don't need to see me do that, but that's just to make sure that when I lay these down, it's going to be all nice and flush. And there we go. I love this image. This black and white image, just fantastic. I love it. There are some really pretty, colorful ones, but I love this black and white one. So I'm going to take that rose bar, and that's going to be quote unquote my pattern paper B there. And then for my circle, which is a 2-inch circle, I'm not doing that. I'm going to use this little cutout here that says friendship, and I'm going to add some little black and white roses behind it. It's just, I got a lot of red in the front. I'm going to add some, I don't know if that's classified as contrast, but I'm just going to add something a little different to the background. I just love this mix of bright colors and then the white and black images. So that's pretty much it for this sketch. It came together very quickly, and I got to use a bunch of different elements that I printed off here. You don't have to do a pattern background like I did. You could just have an embossed folder. You can stencil it. You could just leave the card base one color. You could do that. You can ink it. There's so many things you can do. And there we go. And now that that's all in place, I'll finish it off bringing in some just little embellishments. I decided to go with silver. I don't know, I was going to do red and green, but I felt silver was a good choice. Maybe it's because we have this black and white elements here. So I'm going to put that together, and while I'm doing that, I'll just say, if you're not familiar with Kendra Card Challenge, it is a quarterly challenge. So that will be April, May, and June. So we're now in the second month of the quarter. And you pretty much, what you do is you're taking 6 pieces of pattern paper, you're following the guides from the PDF that you can download from Patreon, and you create all the cards following the sketches. There we go. And when you do that, you take a picture, you put it in an InLinkz party, and then you can have chances of winning many prizes. If you don't want to do all the cards at once, you can definitely focus on just doing the first 5. Technically, April is already done, so I would start working on your next 5. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'd work on those because if you submit those, there are chances of winning prizes for submitting just those sketches. I believe that's on the Facebook group, and so if you want to win some prizes, you can do that. But I would start there, and then do the last 5, and then start with the first 5 if you feel like finishing the whole challenge. That's up to you. But that way you can at least have some chances of winning something. And of course you can win on this channel or this hop because we're giving away, I believe it's a Patreon membership to someone if you follow along. So lots of ways of winning, lots of fun, and Kendra Card Challenge is great for, oh wow, look at that. That's just fantastic. Kendra Card Challenge is great for just building up stash for if you want to send out cards. I like to build just because cards and birthday cards because that's what I usually send out the most. Now I also want to say that we are featuring Biddy Penny products. This is the Woodland Princess digital paper collection. And the reason we're focusing on her products is because as being a super sponsor, meaning she has donated prizes to the challenge for you guys to win. And she's also provided us with some products to play with so that we can follow the sketches, create some inspiration. And it's just this collaboration to kind of share the company's name as well as Kendra Card Challenge. So thank you so much, Biddy, for this wonderful digital paper. It is fantastic. You guys, like, if you look at her paper, there's actually a lot of times way more in this than is shown. I believe there's like 30 some odd pages of stuff for this collection, and it's all fantastic. So Biddy Penny, amazing person, really friendly. I love her. And she has fantastic products. So check it out, and I'll have all that in the description box below. So let's start finishing off this card. We're doing sketch 6, and I've decided that I am going to be doing a landscape. Is it landscape? No, this is portrait. We're doing portrait this time. So we're switching it up, but we're still going to follow along. So I have that brown square, which was one of the printables. And I'm using that as the square or the rectangle you see in that sketch of the white square or rectangle. It's a rectangle. And then I added this lady, I'm assuming it's a princess, a woodland princess, and placed her just askew from that. I don't want it to be centered. I want it to be kind of layered staggeredly, if that's the right way of saying it. The sentiment I'm going to be using is intelligent, strong, and kind. Beautiful words. And with those roses in the background, it just screams strength, power, confidence, bold. It's just such a really strong card. And so to bring it even more, I have these roses that I cut out. These are also in the digital download, and they're just bright red. So I'm going to try to hug around this sentiment. Such a beautiful card. Oh my goodness. And I have so many pieces of paper left. I didn't even get to play with my pattern paper. I tried, but I didn't need it. The cutouts and all that, they do all the work. Now this is a hop, so there are other design team members sharing their expertise and talent to showcase Bitty Penny as well. You can find the playlist in the description box below, or you can wait till this video ends and it will automatically go to the next one. Or if you find that you're done with this, you can also click the fast pace button and just skip right to the next video. But I do appreciate that you sticking by and just checking out what I have to say. If you feel like liking or subscribing, I would love it. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what Bitty Penny products you've tried and love. I read every comment, even if I don't respond right away. I do read everything. So until the next time, thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.